Okay guys, traders. So this video I'm gonna share with you. I'm gonna teach you how to set this particular EA pips plus price action EA using scalping technique. All right. So the scalping technique is very good and very popular in terms of capturing very easy profits, right? And this is good, suitable for this EA pips plus price action EA is because of it is matters on your every candlestick, right? So this is the very best. So I will share with you how to use this particular EA to set on scalping mode using mainly on the currency GDP USD, the most active, or gold as well, and Euro US dollar. So this is the best settings that I can share with you. You can capture very good profits in this EA, right? Okay guys, I'm already in my screen now. Alright, so first thing we're gonna do now is to plug in your currency pairs first. Right, so hold that currency pairs, and I want that GDP USD. So alright, if you don't have yet, so just click this over here, and then you have GDP USD. If you notice that here I have trading with this pair in my VPS, because I also trading using this account in my VPS, right? So but anyhow, I'll still use this particular pair to show you guys how to set this scalping technique using this pips plus price action EA, right? So next, I'm gonna make sure that you enable this if you are wanted to run this. So if you're newbie or new on this particular EA, make sure that you use your demo first before going through with the live trading, right? All right, so I will drag this one here now. All right, I'm here, lifetime copy, right? All right, so once I've dragged that, I will load that particular preset files during your download. So I just load that directly. All right, so I'm okay with that time here, and then I'll change this gap low here to 10. All right, 10 on buy stop, and sell stop it will be 10, right? So I will change that to $1, 1 hour, and then I will change this to 1, right? So because in order for you to know your lot size, how much is your losses, so you need to watch another video that I have taken up, because that video will share to you how you manage your portfolio in different pairs, right? But this from these settings, I will be willing to lose about $100. Is about 3% of my account, right? On this account right here. So because that is 100, and then this is a lot size of 0.1, so don't follow this if your account is lesser, right? So make sure that you watch that video so that you will know how to know your risk and how to do proper management on your account, right? Okay guys, I will be leaving that here, the rest. All right, spread of 3, I will change that to 2. So since we are using scalping technique, so make sure that you will be lower your spread, right? So make sure you lower, because we don't want that more higher spread from your broker, then our A will not perform well, right? So make sure that choose the broker with lower spread, right? So I will change this here guys, since we have a take profit here 200, but that will be maintained, but we will change that here on trailing stops on. So make sure that you put in this in true, and then the trailing start, but I will change that to 3, right? And then stop, trailing stop will be 5, so trailing step will be 3. So I will stress with you here, the moment that the market, the trade, the entry of this EA pips plus price action EA, the moment that it enters the trade, I will show you that later on the back test. I'll show you that the moment that the trade is on profit with minimum of 3 pips, it will lock the profit and then stop at 3, right? Then the moment that the market keep going up, so it will steps at 3, right? 3 pips every time, right? So I already have that here, these settings. All right, so that will be on the go, right? So I want to show you guys how to backtest that particular settings, right? So what I'm going to do now here is click this here, strategy tester. This is the back test of how to settings that I showed you now, so just now. All right, choose this lifetime copy here, and then choose the GDP. We are using the GBP USD, and maintain that. You choose your date and date, right? So I will maintain the same, right? Choose the spread of 2, right? We maintain that EA, right? So just now we are settings that particular settings just now. So I will change that to the same settings that what we have done just now, right? 10, 10, 1, and then 1 lot, then 1, then 2 here. Okay, leave it, then 3, 5, 3, right? So I'll click OK. So what we are doing now here, guys, just now this particular settings here that we are set just now, we will be run it with backtest mode, right? So we will try that. Make sure you click visual mode, right? Okay, click that, and then you can see that. So right, so I will change that here. Okay guys, so we will run that here. So as you know that the time, okay, as you know that the time here, you can see that the time will follow, right? So just leave it. Okay, how much now? So as you can see that here, based on scalping trade, you already earn now is $11, right? And you can see that particular settings here, particular trading start from 11:08, and then so this for you to understand how this EA works if you set that particular settings, right? So you can see that. So it's just about 8, and it's just about 4 days. You already have $11, right? Based on that setting. So we will leave it with maybe about 1 month, right? Try and see how much is the amount that return for this particular settings using scalping technique with this EA pips plus price action version 2.2, right? So I will leave that how is the performance on this backtest using scalping settings. So you can see that, guys, here based on our trailing stop mode, that is the one that we normally, this one it works on the stop mode. You can see that, as you can see that, right, it is going up, and then lock your profit after 3 pips, and after another 3 pips, right? So that is why your trailing stop mode is the most important. Using that particular settings is a scalping mode. That is the one that really making this scalping trade advantage for this particular trade. You look at that, you see that it will always lock the profit, and then I will release that back. You see that? So that is the one that making this scalping mode having good result using that trailing stop values, right? So we will leave this for 1 month, 1 month settings. So try and see whether how much the amount that we can get for one currency pairs, right? So far for 10 days trading, so start from 1,000, right? Our account here is start from 1,000, and it go down. Currently now is about $50 earnings for about 10 days for this is what just one currency pairs, right? So we will wait for at least 1 month time frame. So we will see how much is the total amount, total trade that having earnings using this scalping trade, right? So you can play around on the settings, and then try to test that particular settings first on the back test using this strategy tester. So from there you will understand how this AA works, and then how is the advantage, right? So a lot of videos that I'm plotting this EA so that you will understand better on how the setting works and what's the best strategy. It depends on you, right? But I'll just share to you what is the advantage mainly, right? And make sure any trade, make sure that you have stop loss that you will plotting in, right? Because stop loss is your partner in your trading, right? Okay guys, so almost about 1 month of trading using this strategy tester, right? Back test mode. So we will see after almost a month how much is the profit for this yeah. So we're starting with here, as yes, you can see that we're starting with a balance of 1000 just now, right? From here you can see that over here it's starting with a balance of 1000, right? So start with $1000 balance, and then we continue the test until now is about 1 2. So I will stop this particular trading for it's just a month, right? So we will see how much is result for this trading, right? All right, so 1000 until now, about starting that with 2019 1108. So we just 1108, so we finished that with 1205 1206. So what is our earnings now, right? It's about goes up to 202, right? Profit. So as you can see the graph over here, you can see that, right? So and then the report as well is the drawdown is very minimal, it's just 5.25, right? And then that's the net profit, right, for 1000. All right, so you can test your own settings, right, for this EA. Either you want to test with Euro USD. This is we're testing it about GDP USD, because I choose GDP USD is because GDP USD is very volatile and a very high movement. Also in gold is very good in gold, right? So you can test that settings, right? So you can see that it is producing about 20% in just a month for one currency pairs. But be careful on you using your lot size. Make sure that you watch another video that how to minimize your risk by having different types of pairs with lower lot size, right? So thank you guys, and I hope you learn on this video and try this EA with using this particular strategy, scalping strategy with different types of currency pairs, right? All right, thank you guys. Thanks a lot.